Recording.
Get the cheat sheet ready.
Cheat sheet?
Yeah, don't worry about it. So I would give you a choice. What is this? What is the beginning of this video? But I'm gonna do the lab mission, Lenny.
Okay.
No choice for you because the last two missions we have left actually allow us to build units. So I'm gonna do the lab mission. So if I want to build a Neo tank, I can.
Joke's on you, I was gonna pick that mission anyway.
No, you weren't. Capture the enemy lab and seize the plans for their new weapon. Even though every country has already gotten a new weapon, why do they need 4 different labs for Neo tank research?
Well, is it research? Or is it just like weapons plants where they're building it? Because like maybe they're very, very difficult to like transport between the countries.
They're like, no, that doesn't make sense because they're like the most mobile tank in the game.
Yeah, they can't go over water.
No, they can't. But how did they get their other tanks over water, Lenny?
Well, see, maybe the Neo tanks are way too heavy. Like they can't transport those over water as
regular
easily.
tanks aren't that heavy, so they can swim.
Well, no, I mean they obviously do it with ships, but maybe there's something about the Neo tanks that they can't
Lenny,
be on
Neo
ships.
tanks don't have any special property about them. They can get onto landers like any other tank. You're wrong. let's just say the game is weird.
Yes. According to the map we've recovered, the lab should be in this area.
Yarr. So the freebooters are working on some sort of new tank?
Perhaps. From what we know, the contingent guarding the palace is fairly small.
Yarr, that's not a palace.
So, if we're going to attack, we should do it now. I agree.
Yarm!
What is it? You sounded more piratey than usual.
You two can agree on something.
We're both trying to come up with a plan to save Green Earth.
Uh-huh.
Seems to me that sharing some of the same opinions is only natural. That's right. Eagle's exactly right.
You know what the joke is gonna be? I bet they're gonna bicker later.
Ah.
Okay, say no more.
There is one thing that concerns me, though. The enemy has a large force heading this way. When will they arrive? According to our intel, in 10 days.
So we must capture the lab by then. It's going to be a hectic 9 days. I would give you a choice, Lenny, but Eagle. Like he's, well, in terms of versus the AI, he's the obvious choice. And if you see the map, you'll definitely agree. I guess Jess could work, but strong bombers are going to be the key to victory. So I'm going to pick Eagle.
Yeah,
yes.
sure.
Also, his superpower is really good because, as Jess said, and as the title of the mission says, we only have 9 days to complete the mission. So
Danger.
the lightning strike
Times 9.
No, it's Danger X9, Lenny.
Oh.
Makes it sound way cooler.
I will get the enemy's new tank.
I guess. Also, why are there no planes? So yeah, this mission is a pretty fast one. You only have 9 days to either, well, capture the lab or defeat all the enemy units. Since I picked Eagle, I'm going to try to go for, well, it's basically going to be the only thing I try for because I'm not going to try to get to the lab with an infantry because I've actually never beaten the mission that way because it's so, it takes so long to get to the lab. You might as well beat all the enemy units. Also, this base is a trap. If you build an infantry, some units will retreat to attack the infantry, and you don't want that. You want everybody to come forward. So, I'm just gonna go forward. And we have these ships. They're not gonna be doing that much, especially since we're Eagle. But we can use it for some vision, I guess.
Yeah, there's a guy.
Oh, one guy? Yeah, that's all the enemy units. And I'll build a copter. That'll work. Is Hawk on the talk? No talk.
No. He's too serious for that.
As far as yeah, he is. As far as I remember, I don't think his power is that big an issue in this mission. I feel like he never gets to it, but since you get the lightning strike, he probably gets to his power. But we'll see if that's an issue when that comes. Also, I'll probably let him attack my battleship and cruiser a little bit, so he can charge my power for me. I don't care about my boats all that much. I guess for score, but actually that's a very good point.
Yeah, you're gonna go for S rank, right?
Like, really? You're gonna feed my issues. Speaking of issues, you want to talk about gross shit some more?
I'm sorry.
Remember the whole phlegm talk we had?
Oh god, how's the phlegm doing?
No, the phlegm is perfectly fine, but oh my god, that was so lucky.
Nice.
That was 90. That was 94, and I think I can. Yes, awesome, dude. That worked out so well. Actually, really good. Yeah, the phlegm is all gone, but I had another issue come up this week.
Okay.
Before making it gross, just in case people would like to pass on the conversation and skip this video. I got a bit of a stomach bug this week.
Ooh.
And it started as like really like bad stomach aches and me just feeling like sick and woozy. And now basically it devolved into cramps and the runs, if you will.
Yeah.
It's actually, today is one of the worst days. I'm really glad I don't have to work today.
Okay, so that's the day where you decide, like, oh yeah, let's record.
I mean, if I have to go, I'll go. I told you, like, I was on the toilet before we started.
Well, yeah. Just make sure
I
that...
love these conversations. People love these.
Yeah.
Every time we get comments like, oh, can you talk about being sick and, like, your shit some more?
Oh yeah, they really love that.
Every time I get comments about it. But yeah, it was worse when I actually felt sick, because that's just annoying. Like, stand up and feeling sick. But yeah, I guess this is better. I'd rather have diarrhea than like feeling sick all the time.
Oh, for sure. Like, the worst part of being sick is just when you get up, you're like, oh god. And like
the worst
just
part about being
around
sick is
and
getting
stuff,
so much pussy.
like you're like, you know, your joints are like painful and just you're,
Oh no,
like,
I
stiff.
wasn't sick like that. I wasn't feeling like I wasn't feeling feverish at all. It was just
cramps.
yeah, cramps.
Yeah.
Ton of cramps.
Yeah, just like if you feel bad like that, that's the worst. Like if it's just diarrhea, it's like you feel good, but then just sometimes it's like, oh shit, okay, gotta go to the bathroom. It's annoying, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, I've been incredibly lucky at work this week, where it wasn't a pressing issue all that much. I just went when I had a break. Yeah, fun conversations. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Are you gonna capture this place? This place? I guess I'll build an infantry to stop them from doing that. That'll work. Infantry and then a copter, I guess. Actually, I totally could have attacked them. Whatever. Let's do that. Also, you see this forest?
Yes.
How there's literally no way to get to it? Like, even if there was a unit in here, you could never spot and attack it. And that's actually a thing in the hard campaign. There's a rocket in this forest.
Oh.
And you can never get to it, so you're actually forced to capture the lab. And then there's a rocket that just shoots at you all the time.
Ooh, sneaky.
It's sneaky, fun, awesome. Oh, good. I'm gonna wait another turn on this. So, Lee, have you had any health issues the past few weeks?
Well, I was thinking maybe like next week I should probably go to the doctor.
Oh, maybe next week you'll have some issues. Yeah, I get that.
No,
not a
no,
good time
it's
this week.
well, it's nothing serious. You know, it's just like I think you even mentioned it in a video at some point. Just like having like one of your ears clogged.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I might have to. I might go to the doctor
what's it
next week
called?
to get that fixed.
Like, I don't know what it is in English. Basically, like earwax that forms a ball in your ear and stays there and is a bitch. That's it.
Yeah, like it's not that bad, so it's like maybe it'll fix itself, but
Oh, it usually doesn't, Lenny. It just keeps accumulating.
yeah, I'm probably
I'm
gonna go on
anti-air
Monday.
this thing. Yes, you do that.
Like right now, it's not that bad, but it definitely happened before, where it's like, yeah, I just literally can't hear out of one ear.
Oh, especially when you like took a shower or like a bath,
Yeah.
basically.
But
then
then
the water stays in there.
yeah, but then like if you go to the doctor and then they get it out,
And they
then
laugh in your
suddenly it's like,
face?
oh my god.
What? Oh, and they get it out? Yeah.
Yeah, suddenly you realize like, wow, I've been missing so much sound in my life.
Oh my god, I've been missing all this sound?
Well, I mean, you know, at some point you get used to it.
Lenny, to get earwax in your ear is to lose everything. Are you prepared for that outcome?
Not the earwax.
Hawk has some very pronounced ears. I guess because his hair isn't covering them.
Yeah. He probably takes good care of his ears then.
Oh yeah, he probably does. Like, actually, you shouldn't. By the way, like Q-tips
Yes,
are
it's true.
bad for your ears.
Yeah, you're not supposed to put them in your ears.
I don't know why it is a standard as like ear cleaning utensils. There is no reason to clean your ears with Q-tips because it actually like makes the problem worse.
Yeah.
Especially if you're already struggling with the earwax plug thing. So society is forcing us to plug our ears, so we can't hear all their secrets. It's the government, I tell you.
Oh, it's the government.
They're trying to like keep their secrets secret, as you do with secrets, and the way to do it is just make people not hear the secrets. It's insane.
Man, they're so sneaky.
It's actually a pretty good plan.
Good thing we're smart enough to know about the plan.
Dude, good thing
notice.
we're like super woke, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, at this talk, well, not this specific talk, but a talk about oh, he's still there. I forgot about him. Okay. This, like, we talked about the term woke and how it has, like, a pretty, like, a negative connotation. Because, like, when people, like, some people can be annoying about the whole being woke thing. But technically, just the definition of being woke, if you just take that definition, Linny and I are woke.
Well, yeah, like, woke.
We are aware of society's societal issues.
Yeah, being woke isn't a bad thing.
No, exactly.
It's just that the word can often be used by dumb people in a negative connotation.
Well, not even that. It's like it's the exact same way for like, why do we always talk about stuff that might whatever? Like it's the exact same thing about feminism. Feminism isn't bad. Like it is a good thing. But then the people that go way overboard with the idea of feminism, then it's bad. It's like when you take something to the extreme, usually it'll turn out bad. There you go. That's our opinion. Feminism good, except when you go overboard. I feel like that's a very lukewarm to cold take.
I mean, I feel like it should be obvious.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously obvious. I'm gonna...
Like, Like, it might be a crazy concept, but like, yo, equality good, just don't be a bitch about it. Don't be an asshole.
Uh-huh. What do you mean quality good? This video? Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Video quality good. Just don't be a bitch when it's like bad for a sec.
Yeah. Like that's honestly like one of the most important issues in life that like it's really important to address is that everyone should have the power to watch videos on YouTube at 1080p 60 frames per second.
No, everybody should be able to watch this like Game Boy Advance video game in 4K.
Dude, see every crisp pixel.
Yes. 4K is funny to me because our eyes can't, like, you can't see, like, you can't perceive 4K to its fullest potential because our eyes aren't capable of like seeing it.
No, like, see, there is a difference. You can see a difference, but it's very minute, where it's like it's not really that big of a deal. But then from 4K to 8K, that's just ridiculous. Like,
yeah,
like the fact people, oh yeah, 8K. Like, I don't get it, especially in video gaming when it's like they're all making big deal like, oh, I have the new PlayStation 5. Like, yeah, gaming in 4K, and then people are going, okay, but when's 8K though? It's like, what? Who cares?
I don't even get what the point of video gaming in 4K is. Like people saying, oh, the Switch should be 4K. What? Why?
Yeah, like, I mean, it's always a thing where people talk about resolution when it's like, no, like I want a Switch Pro, but don't give me 4K. Just make sure that every game runs at 60 frames, and then that's all I need.
Mm-hmm. Actually, has there ever been a Nintendo console that wasn't underpowered?
Yes, the GameCube. The GameCube was actually legitimately the most powerful console of that generation, I think.
Wasn't it like the discs couldn't hold that much data, and that was an issue for the GameCube?
That might have been a problem, but I think like power-wise, the GameCube was actually one of the strongest consoles of that generation.
You could probably say its power level was over 9,000.
Some number, I don't know. But
memes.
But yeah, maybe because the GameCube was so powerful, they were like, yeah, let's just, do that again, but now with motion controls. Then made the Switch. The Wii.
And then they were like, yeah, let's make the Wii, but bad. And then they made the Wii U.
I mean, it was cool to see like. Well, I mean, at first it was cool to be like, wow, I can't believe like Nintendo games in.
Lenny, read my line. We'll talk about this later.
Well, did you find the plans for the new tank?
For the new Switch? I heard they've just been found.
This brings us one step closer to matching the enemy's strength.
I'm looking forward to trying those new tanks.
At last, a chance to demonstrate my specialty. Tank units.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, excuse me? Eagle, you're just a glorified flyboy, right?
I like how it's like, oh, they bicker, but here Eagle is just being really dumb.
Yeah, exactly. He's just being initial.
No,
like,
you're
I'm
fly guy. Just as mediocre as she is in this game, she's tank girl.
Leave those new tanks to the ground combat expert. That's me.
Also, if you're a ground combat expert, but you get like this alien designed tank, how does that make sense? You're proficient with this like newly produced alien tank.
Well, it's a weird alien tank, but like it has the same function.
I'm decently good at video games, but if I play alien video games, I'm not gonna be good at it.
Who's the glorified flyboy?
Or I'll be the glorified flyboy.
If you leave these new tanks in your hands, Red, they'll be wasted. What did you say? I dare you to say that again, Eagle.
I mean, she has this giant artillery shell, so maybe Eagle should shut up. Stop it, you two. It all comes back to an argument. I wish they were more than just an excuse. This were more than just an excuse for those two to fight.
Mission complete.
Perfect score. Oh no! I still got enough strength. Fuck.
These tanks will cement our victory.
Then Eagle proceeds to cover the tanks in cement so Jess can use them.
If I can't have these tanks, no one can.
No, I can. Almost nice.
Nice. Well, almost double nice.
Almost double nice.
It's still nice.
60 off. This nice meme is now 60% off if you take the promo code I left in the description. This video is sponsored by Nice.